So today's adventure is all about a bike builder. We found a guy that's building a Triumph. You know, this is a great looking bike. It actually came from a world famous pitcher, and he's gonna give it away for free for a good cause. Stay tuned and see all about it, what he tells us about it. Let's go. Today we're gonna go talk to
Jared Weems.
And he's right here in Tampa, Florida. You know, that's where we're at right now.
Yeah.
And we talked to him. He's giving away this bike. We're going to let him tell you all the good things about this bike, the charity he's going to give, and all this is going to happen on Saturday and Friday this week. So you still have a chance to win all this neat stuff he's giving away.
Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and ring that bell, and see what you can win for 25 bucks.
Let's go.
So my name is Jared Weems. I build vintage Triumph motorcycles. Yeah, so we're based right here out of Tampa, Florida. You can find a lot of my information on Instagram at weemsmotorco.tampa. We also have Facebook under the same name, but we have a website, weemsmotorco.com, super easy. But mostly known for building a 1952 Triumph Speed Twin based off of a David Mann painting. If you don't know, David Mann only painted 2 Triumphs his whole career, and I've actually built both of those motorcycles over the last year. Getting ready to raffle one of them off for a local organization called Forgotten Angels. Forgotten Angels is an organization that takes in homeless teenagers who have aged out of the foster care system. They have a 12-acre property where they're building tiny homes for these kids. So I thought, you know, what an amazing opportunity to take my skill, my passion, the things that I love to do, building motorcycles, and to help other kids out. And that's what we've done. So far, we've raised a lot of money, a lot of awareness is what it's mostly about, letting people know that this is actually a real thing that happens to these kids. The way the system works is if a kid's in the foster care system and they haven't been adopted by the time they reach the age of 18, the state sees them as an adult, they kick them out on the streets, and they no longer provide funds for those families. Unfortunately, a lot of those families only foster for the money, and these kids are a result of an unfortunate situation. So Forgotten Angels brings them in and provides them with a home, provides them with counseling, life sources, gets them on their feet, gets them ready for life, and yeah, they need all the help they can get. You can find more information about the organization. Their website is forgottenangelsflorida.org.
So tell us about the motorcycle. What all have you done to it?
Oh my gosh. So,
what haven't you done to it?
Well, yeah, what haven't I done? So what's cool about the motorcycle, it's a 52 Triumph Speed Twin, which is originally a 500cc pre-unit Triumph. I boarded 120 thousandths over, put BSA A7 pistons, which popped it up to about a 549cc. The bike only weighs 312 pounds and has 35 horsepower, so it's a little hot rod, little motorcycle. Everything on the motorcycle is period correct. Everything is date coded, 1952 Triumph. Everything is numbers matching. Somebody's going to win a phenomenal collector's item for $25, and that's what the tickets are. They're 25 bucks a piece. If you do a donation of $100, you get a bonus ticket, so you get 5 tickets at 100 bucks. As far as custom stuff on the bike, like I said, a lot of period correct custom parts from Superior, MCM. The gas tank is probably the most fabricated portion of the motorcycle. The gas tank was originally a Harley-Davidson Road King that I cut 6.5 inches out of the center, re-welded it, put a new tunnel in, just so that it would have the right lines and the right dimensions from the painting. And that was basically the whole idea, was the painting was a blueprint to build the motorcycle from. Talked to David Mann's family, talked to Jackie, and she talked about how David got his inspiration for the motorcycle and all the motorcycles that he ever painted was that he would go and see these motorcycles. Sometimes he would bring his camera, sometimes he wouldn't. He would take these pictures and change the motorcycle into what he wanted it to be. So none of these motorcycles were actually ever real motorcycles. This one in particular was never a real motorcycle. So essentially, I've created something in real life that was only a vision and only a thought from David Mann. So love to pay honor and homage to what he's done. It's been an amazing process to get to know the David Mann family, Easy Rider Magazine, and all of the other cool builders in the industry that's come alongside to help in this process.
So besides the motorcycle, what other things are you going to be giving away with that motorcycle?
Oh yeah, so David Mann official store has jumped on board, and also my shop, Weems Motorco. The fourth place prize is a big swag pack from both of those companies. The third place prize is a $500 package from Lowbrow Customs. The second place prize is a Biltwell helmet of your choice and your size, and then the grand prize is the 1952 Triumph David Mann replica. But also included in that is available to the first time to the public is a limited edition print #1, the only one on canvas, the only one in the original size that David Mann painted it. Goes along with the bike and then the platform that the bike sits on. It's a big gift that somebody's going to win for just 25 bucks.
And it's won a lot of contests already, haven't it?
Yes. That bike, it's kind of funny. Every show that it's ever been entered in, it's always taken home first place in its class. So somebody's going to get an award-winning bike. I've lost count of how many shows it's actually won, but a lot of cool trophies, a lot of cool stuff with the bike.
So it just left Daytona during Bike Week.
Yeah, so we were at Daytona. We did 4 shows over there, and we actually brought home 5 trophies from 4 shows at Daytona. We made history at Willie's Tropical Tattoo Show called Chopper Town this year. It was announced that for the first time ever in the history that one builder, 2 bikes won both first places. So yeah, the David Mann replica Raffle bike took home the Cycle Source magazine choice of the show, which means it beat every motorcycle in the show. And then the other David Mann Triumph, which is a 1951 Thunderbird based off of David Mann's very first painting called Hollywood Run. That motorcycle won Best British Motorcycle.
And when is it going to be given away?
It's coming up soon. March 19th is going to be the raffle pool. Now, you can purchase raffle tickets up until noon on March 19th, and you simply just go to weemsmotorco.com. Up on the top, you'll find a raffle tab. Just click on that. You can see all of the rules, all the information, tons of pictures, tons of information about the bike. Purchase your tickets right on there. Like I said, one ticket's $25 donation. For a $100 donation, you get 5 tickets. We're going to be drawing the winner live on all social media platforms, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, by numerous YouTubers and motor vloggers across the community at 6 p.m. on Friday, March 19th.
And you're having a party, right?
Huge party. So we've got people coming, from all across the country. We got people on their motorcycles coming down from Chicago, coming down from New York, driving across Texas, just to come to this event where we're going to be revealing the winner of the raffle bike. It's going to be held on the Forgotten Angels property, but it originally starts out at 10:30 in the morning. They roll out from Burt's Barracuda Harley-Davidson in St. Pete. They're going to do a ride all the way across the Tampa Bay and come into Forgotten Angels, and that's where the party's going to kick off. It is a 2-night event, Friday night, Saturday night, free camping, free food, free drinks, except for alcohol. If you want alcohol, bring your own. But yeah, so we got Friday night raffle reveal. Immediately after that, we got some live music going on. Going to have a great time. The next morning we wake up, we're going to be doing what's called the hangover ride. So we wake up early in the morning, do a little bit of ride around the area of Forgotten Angels, a beautiful area. Once we come back from that ride, there is going to be a huge announcement that's going to blow some people's minds. So that's going to happen right after that ride, and then that evening we're going to do a sunset ride and another ride around the Tampa Bay area. Come back, there's a band playing that night, an amazing band here local from Tampa area. Camping out that night, just having a great time, and then Sunday is the wrap-up day, pack up and get back homes, go back to our regular lives after all the craziness that's been going on over the last 8 months.
All right, do you have a way? Oh, tell us about the 2 bikes you have here.
Sure. So this bike, this is what I affectionately call Dad's bike. It's a 1966 Triumph Bonneville, all numbers matching. It's based off of the European specs, which would be a T120. The bike has been in the family for a long time, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon. I think my daughter has already taken claim to it, so she's in love with this motorcycle. She's done a lot of work. You can see some of the work she's done on our YouTube channel on weemsmotorco. You can go check that out. She's done the oil change. She charged the battery. She's cleaned the carburetor. So yeah, it's been a part of the family. It's a lovely bike. The other bike we got right here. This is a 1952 Triumph Thunderbird, and if you've ever seen the movie The Wild One with Marlon Brando, I got a couple posters up with that. This is the actual model that Marlon Brando rode in the movie. It's an amazing bike. It's a 650cc. Dad's bike is also a 650cc, but it's also all numbers matching. The fun story behind this bike, I found this motorcycle sitting on a guy's back porch, and it was just the bottom end of the motor, the frame, and the front end. There was no wheels, nothing there essentially. And it had been sitting for 10 years with the top end of the motor off of it. So the motor was filled full of trash and dirt. And back last year around March, when we had the coronavirus kickoff in quarantine, my buddy Roland Sands, he put out a challenge saying, hey, we're all stuck at home, so let's all go out to our garages and build something. And so I thought, hey, it'd be cool to get out there and work on this bike. I was about halfway done with the Raffle bike, and a lot of parts were out at Chrome and stuff, so I was in this lull period. So I contacted Roland and I said, I'm going to take your challenge, but I'm gonna up you on it. I'm gonna pretend that it's the apocalypse, and you can't get on the internet because it doesn't exist. You can't go to the auto parts store to purchase parts because your money's not worth anything. You have to use everything you have in your garage and make it work. And then I put my foot further down my throat and said, I'm gonna give myself 14 days to do it. And so that's what I did, and it was probably not the smartest thing in the world to do, but I did it. So about day 10, I had the motor completely back together. I was able to check all the spark and everything. I wasn't sure if I was going to get to ride it because it's an old motorcycle, 70 years old. But on day 14, I started it up and actually took it for a ride down the road, and the motorcycle still has the original tires on it. So those tires are 70 years old. I don't know if they have air in them. They're that hard. So, but it's one of the funnest motorcycles I have because I don't have to keep it clean. I can just jump on it, ride it, have fun, and on top of that, everybody who comes to my garage and talks to me on a camera gets to ride the motorcycle. So, you want to ride it?
Yeah. I'll take it out.
Yeah, we'll let you ride it, definitely. Can't hurt it.
He all lasted a little bit longer today than what normally would be. But I mean, he had some really great information. He was a great guy to talk to. We're trying to learn more about the bike building industry. And this guy's kind of like right down there. He's built all these bikes. Right now he works out of his garage. He used to have a big shop, but he had some medical issues and things. And you can go on his YouTube channel and he'll tell you all about the issues that he's had, that he had to sell everything out because he thought he was going to die. And he's been doing
great.
Yeah, he's doing really great right now. He's had no issues. I think he said 2018 was the last time he had an issue. So this is really great. So this is a great cause that he's doing. Go in there and buy one of those tickets for $25, or hey, go for that $100 and get that free ticket.
And if you buy $1,000, you can maybe shave his beard, but one person's already gave $1,000. But
yeah. So go on his website, check that all out, and if you got time this weekend and you want to head down to Tampa, come on down here on Friday and Saturday. We're not going to be able to make it. We have prior commitments going on, so that's why we came up here and did the video today. And so it still gives you time for you guys to make a plan to get on down here, or even buy some tickets and get a chance. If you live in the 48 states, you actually get that bike shipped to you for free.
About that.
That's a deal. So we're going to go ahead and leave you right here in Tampa, Florida.
So don't forget to buy a ticket. It's a great charity. Help those kids out. Subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Share us with your family and friends. Give us a big thumbs up. Ring that bell for notifications, and we'll see you on the next video.
Oh, and I rode my first vintage Triumph. So we're going to leave you with that one.
You did good, because everything's backwards. I would not have been able to do it.
So let's go ride a Triumph.
You feel the pressure and then just roll back into it. Yeah, it's got some compression. All right, give it a little bit of throttle. Just. All right, so my turn to interview you. What did you think about it?
I've driven old Corvettes and old T-Birds, and it was just like driving one of them.
Was it better though?
Once you got out in the second gear, it rode really smooth. It was just getting out of first and getting into second. But
It's like a tractor. It's kind of luggy in those low gears, but once you get
once it got
rolling,
moving,
it's fine.
it was nice. It was fun.
Nice and fun, right?